Mikey Pipes, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. I love me Fridays. And I did say I was not going to work Fridays anymore for the rest of the summer, but we're just that busy. With HVAC, I just have to. I can't make Daniel work till midnight every day. Anyway, going on a service call in East Rockaway for our favorite home warranty company, AIG. Oh, I love AIG. You know, they got their limits, but they quick pay, and they pay me my rate, so who cares? All right, we're around the corner from the job. Let's go see what's going on. The ladies' air conditioning is no bueno. Let's get going. Good morning, ma'am. How are you? Here for an air conditioning issue, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me what's wrong.
Blowing hot air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the thermostat and check that out.
Okay.
When did this problem start to occur?
Last week.
Okay.
Yes, I told. Yes.
Took a week for them to send someone out to you?
Well, they had another company schedule and they have been waiting a day or more. Nobody showed up. Yes, I should. Nobody showed up.
Nobody showed up.
Yes.
Ain't that a shame?
4 days to get somebody and the night come no one showed up. And I have to schedule in front of another company.
It's your filter. How old is this filter?
This filter was changed last summer.
Okay. You have a new one? Oh, sorry. We'll play, we'll dance. We'll dance later. All right, let's take a look at this filter. Oh, that's creative. 16 by 21. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, is in the trip position. So, I could go like this and turn it back on, but a good technician is observant of his surroundings. If this was in the off position, yes, I'd be inclined to flip it on. But since it's in the trip position, we need to figure out what caused it to trip, right? Hopefully it's labeled correct, hopefully that's that, but I don't see any others here, except for the air handler. So let's go get my ladder and let's take a look at the elevated condenser. All right. There's the unit up there. Oh, God. Wow. Talk about amateur hour. Look at that. Wow. And no care and concern for the homeowner. Absolutely disgusting. Look at this. Absolutely disgusting. Wow. Amateur hour. No caps on either side. Look at the 3/8. Let me get you in there. You see 3/8 from here? Oh. Yeah, there it is. I hear the humming of the contactor. Crazy. Well, let me get set up here. All right, I got my cover off. Nothing out of the ordinary. Capacitor, you know, visually looks fine. Contact is pulled in. I don't see any burnt wires on anything. So I'm gonna take my screwdriver. Just make sure, oh man, we have micro channel coil too. Oh, those leak all the time. All right, what do they think? What's up with that? You see dead center of the screen? The little piece of rubber separating the aluminum coil to the copper. All right, so the coil is freely spinning. Looks like we got a Bristol compressor there, and I'm gonna look at the wiring. I don't see anything visually wrong. I see a little bit of debris at the bottom, but what do you think? They've got a fur coat? Let's take a peek. Looks could be deceiving though. Alright. Wonder if she got any refrigerant. That's a whole nother question. Alright. I'm gonna pull off my 24 volts going to my contactor. Just put that right there for now. I must check for shorts to ground. All right, I'm just going to go to one side here. All right. Let's just do a quick short to ground test. Okay, right there. And let's take a... Oh, that looks fine. Okay, let's check the other side. Ground. Let's see, real ground. I don't see anything out of the ordinary there. I'm gonna get my drill to 5/16, take the condenser fan motor off, and take a look at the terminals of the compressor. All right. So I took off the compressor cover, and I took out the harness. All right, and I went from ground right there. See, I took my probe and my meter right there to each terminal to see if I had any shorts to ground that maybe I missed from before, and I had none. And then I checked the resistance between common and start, common and run, and then start to run inside there, and nothing looked out of the ordinary. So I'm going to put the cover back, I'll probably put the condenser fan motor back, and check capacity. I'll take my needle nose. What looks suspect? Brown and the white into there, huh? Brown and red. Bet you that's suspect. What do you want to bet? Bet you she's no bueno. I got money on it. Who's got money on it, guys? See, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Come on. Get out. There you go. All right, let's see. Save that little screw. What do we got here? We have a 45.5. It's made in Mexico. Mexico. All right, 45.5 plus or minus 6. See? Let's test this. Well, no shit. It's actually reading 5.2 and 45. It's actually good, but I don't like it. And like, hear that? It's like you could hear the liquids in there. I don't recall ever shaking a capacitor and make it seem like I'm shaking up a can of seltzer. I'm about to get to my mother-in-law. You know you've done it before, guys. I'm gonna go get another 45.5. I gave him one of the Titan Pros. Put that bad boy back in there and see what's going on with this biatch. You know what? I gotta ask a stupid question. Right? See that dual capacitor? Right? What's the color of fan? Right? See that? What's the color of Herm? What the fuck is wrong with them? Why the same color for both? Are they morons? How about brown and white, which is what I have here, right? And then there's brown. Oh, effing morons. All right, so I disconnect, plug back in, and I probably should plug it in while I'm there, but when I get back, I'm turning on the brake. But let's turn on the brake. Let's see what happens. All right. Of course, nothing's happening. Wanna know why? Because this is not connected. Amperage. Check. Just love it how these always disappear. 14. Dropping. Check the black. 13. Minimum 21, max of 35. You know that. If this was a Bosch, that'd be around 4. So we have 13 and 13. Okay. All right. She's running. She's good. Quick Have a nice day. Oh no. And don't you think that I forgot or I neglected to put these back on, right? Why am I going to not charge $12.75 per brass cap to the warranty company when I put one here, right? Put another one there. High side, low side, all right? Brass caps. They're your number one defense against leaks at the Schrader cores. Number one defense. Don't rely on just the Schrader core to prevent the refrigeration leak. Well, if you're doing work like this, yeah, she's condensing. She's beer can cold. Oh, she's so cold. And she is hot. Like the way the siding was when they were brazing. Alright, don't neglect. Don't neglect brass caps. Yes, they're $12.75. I took them off my truck. That's what I charge per brass cap. $12.75 times 2 or times 1 is much cheaper than paying a boatload of cash for replacing lost refrigerants. Don't neglect that. And also, don't neglect to email me, Mike at MikeyPipes.com, if you don't have any of my stickers. If you ain't tested, you're guessing. Now I know these things have oil in them, right? But you hear that? But it tests okay. It tests okay, but you hear that oil. How is it still testing okay, but possibly not delivering the rated performance, possibly causing the circuit breaker to trip and shake around like that? Like, seriously, I wasn't joking when I said it. You know, I've shaken a bottle of seltzer and given it to my mother-in-law and the thing exploded in her face, and I was like laughing. And she got me back. All right, I'm gonna go give the homeowner the great news. Okay, ma'am, I fixed it. You need to replace the filter.
I have a filter.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll put that in for you. You close your windows.
Okay.
And, you know, you'll have a comfortable weekend.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in and watching today's episode of Mikey Pipes. Make sure to check out my uncensored channel if you haven't done so already. And remember, sharing is caring. I love you, you love me. We're one big happy effing family. Happy Friday. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I got some content saved for Saturday and Sunday nights. I do my best to provide sustenance to the community. Nourishment. And yes, I know I'm a lunatic. And I think we're going to have a pre-50,000 subscriber pool party. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to get the whole Pipe Doctor team down for a pool and barbecue. And I am going to invite a special select and vetted few. Yes, because I got haters out there. I sure do. I'm sure they want to give me some cement shoes like those guys at Emperor Mechanical. Oh, and speaking of hack jobs, yesterday, Daniel replaced a Unico high-velocity coil module for a client that was installed less than a year ago. And look at what we found. And in case you're wondering, that's a TXV on that Unico air handler that had Teflon tape on it. Geniuses! Knock, 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 geniuses! K2 Mechanical. K2 Mechanical, I'm calling you out, bro. No Teflon tape on TXVs. And don't tell me you didn't install it, right? Because the homeowner told me you did. So lesson learned, K2 Mechanical. You know I know who you are. And you know who I am. No Teflon tape on that stuff like that. Flare joints, TXVs, low water cutoffs. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please smash that thumbs up, just like this. Smash it. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. And if you're local, living in the Long Island metropolitan area, and you would like to have an invite on a Sunday afternoon, it's going to be a small gathering, shoot me an email, Mike@MikeyPipes.com. I'm only going to only going to allow a few select few to come on down, so you really need to make sure that you are who you say you are, and you're really worthy of an invite. All right? Mike@MikeyPipes.com. All right. Everyone have a blessed day and weekend. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.